Hi there, everyone, and welcome to another week of the Jolt Switch podcast here. We were thinking about doing it yesterday, but Thanksgiving dinner kind of took over. Welcome to Thanksgiving, Team Canada. And it was kind of a bonus that we didn't take off with that, because holy crap, a whole bunch of information came out today.
Yeah, so it's kind of a good thing, so you're welcome.
So, I mean, the first piece that I wanted to touch on even before any news came out today was the Niantic Wayfarer app. We can definitely take a peek into that. We've got a whole bunch of information that came out today, things like a spooky message part 2. My favorite is Hello Regi Bros. And Return of the Regi Bros. Now, before we dive in, I just want to make sure that everyone is aware that this podcast is powered by Patreon. Now, it does enhance your Discord experience. It is free to join our Discord. You can click the link in the description here. But for as little as $1 per month, you can not only help the PvP scene that we've been here in our region, but it does also help with the podcast there and can, like I said, enhance that experience. Any level of support does help immensely. Even that non-monetary support. If that just isn't your thing, make sure to drop a rating on wherever you're listening here. Just show us that you like what you hear. Now, diving in with that Niantic Wayfarer piece. I know that you were doing your research about it this week here. It's pretty cool. If anyone hasn't really read into it, it's sort of like Operation Portal Recall or whatever for Ingress, which I think it would be like level 5 or level 10 in Ingress to be able to use it. I did play Ingress, but not quite long enough to get to that point. So for me to get new Pokestops and stuff, this is kind of what I'm hoping for.
That'd be good. Because there's gyms too, right? It's not just Pokestops?
Yeah, I mean, you can't designate what it's going to be, but if you pay attention to the S2 cells on like the world map and where certain things are, the more Pokestops you get within one of the S2 cells. I'm pretty sure it's S2. I'm not sure if it's S2 or S12. I can't remember.
Are you talking
There's
about
so many different things to think about when you're doing stuff like that. On like a world grid, it like creates a grid that is not perfect squares because the world is round.
Is that Ingress?
No, this is for anything that's to do with anything.
Yeah, my gosh.
So within these squares, they change size depending on the S level of the cell. So S2, S3, S4, S12, S14. So as yeah, you're just drooling.
I'm just like,
so if you put more stops within one of these squares, the older ones become gyms usually.
Oh, so they get like promoted almost?
Exactly. So
so they're no longer assistants to the assistant to the regional manager. They're no longer Dwights.
So it does help out there. So things like I believe it's if you have 1 to 3 Pokestops, they're only Pokestops. If it's 4, then one of them becomes a gym, and then it's like if it's 10, then a second one becomes a gym. So it builds that way.
Ooh, we should make it happen so the Pokestop in front of our house is a gym.
That's one of the concerns with having this piece come out.
But there's like a gym down there and a gym down there. Yeah. There's like a lot of gyms.
It all depends on the space that we have. Like we have 2 stops close to our place. We've got the one right in front of our building, and then we've got the one at the park.
Yes, and then we have the 2 up there, right there by the center in the square.
And so, but those may be in a different square.
Yeah.
Which is why maybe.
I don't know.
There's a map. We can go look it up later.
Did you hear about this app though?
What app?
That like if you put in your address, this is kind of going back to your cell thing. It'll give you like the 3 words.
Oh yeah.
That the cell will be called. Damn it! Hold on, okay, you carry on. I'm gonna find what our thing is called in the cell.
So within that Niantic Wayfarer app, there are a few things that would make stops ineligible. Ineligible. One of them is if it's on private property, and this is a lawsuit that was just taken care of by Niantic. You can report things if I believe it's 20 meters from a private property. So just if you're putting things down, I'm not sure if Niantic will be looking at it as this is a private property, so we won't be putting it down. But just keep in mind that if you do put it down and they allow it, people are going to be coming to your house. So just keep that in mind.
Put out snacks.
I mean, it's good for Halloween, right?
Oh, man.
Which is another one of the points, is avoid anything that's seasonal.
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, ice sculptures, don't do it.
So, like, the hotel in Quebec that they put up.
Don't do it.
Every year.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Do not do it. Okay, this is going to drive me crazy. I can't find it.
Now, another one that is ineligible is dangerous to get to. So don't do the middle of Niagara Falls.
So not Mount Everest.
No.
Oh.
That's not a good one.
That's sucky.
And on the grounds of primary or secondary schools. That means post-secondary schools are fine, so colleges and universities.
Okay.
But elementary and high schools are a solid no for obvious reasons. So don't go trying to put a stop there because it's not a residential place, because that'll get flagged and removed really quickly.
Real quick. Oh yeah, big time.
Now, you do have the capability to review suggested way stops or Pokestop locations. You will need to check the information and make sure that there are no duplicates, especially if you're putting more in. Mm-hmm. So what I think is going to be is, if something has been spoken to multiple times, if someone, for instance, posts something that is a spot, and then other people go and rate it and say, yeah, this is a great spot, it's at the right place, and all these different pieces of information, the more positive feedback you get, the more likely it is to become an actual stop. Because I can't see it just immediately becoming a stop.
I found the app.
What are you doing?
So our house, right, like where it took me,
the building
with the square, it's called the 3 words that describe that. Like, I think it's a 3x3 cell.
Okay.
So it's called teaches become whiz.
Okay, we're close to it. Click on where we are right now.
Like where I am sitting.
Yeah.
Chew police animate.
That's better.
Fuck the police.
Back to the Pokestop locations.
Sorry. Actually, if I could, to the Pokestop thing, I actually saw someone post, because I am still part of the Toronto group. Someone put it's a sign in a cemetery. There's like, someone went out of their way to actually post like a Pokemon Go sign. So it says, Pokemon Go, this cemetery is sacred ground and has been removed as a location from the game. Please do not play Pokemon Go while on cemetery grounds. So like, these guys are getting serious. So I mean, personally, like when we went to do the raid at the cemetery here, I didn't feel comfortable because I'm not about to piss off ghosts and bring them home.
Which makes sense. The gym was outside the cemetery, though.
Fair enough.
It was marked as the cemetery, but it was outside the gates and outside the grounds.
I know, but still. Like, out of respect, like, I can imagine. Like, imagine you're having, like, Nana's funeral, right? And there's literally a group of 25 people in front of the cemetery, tapping their phone. If I was Nana, I'd be like, I'm coming after you, I'm coming after you, I'm throwing your books off the shelf, fucking up your dishes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that I just rather not. Like, outside of churches, sure, but like cemeteries, I'm like, hey, you're like, you're dead. Not in a bad way.
You're dead.
Fucking looking around for spirits.
You're dead. So let's have the game dead there too.
Yes, just, you know, out of respect to sis.
So yeah, I mean, a lot of the information that goes with the Wayfarer app is just, again, check the information, whether there are any duplicates, and give a rating of 1 to 5 stars for the following. So again, 1 to 5 stars on the nomination's overall quality, suggested title and description,
Okay.
historical or cultural significance, how visually unique it is.
Okay.
So, I mean, a house is not visually unique.
Well,
No matter, I mean, lots of houses look different, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the subdivisions that are like just stamps.
Cookie cutter?
Yeah, cookie cutter, exactly. Not so much, but still, a house as a residential place probably wouldn't be something to fly.
Well, no, but like a Casa Loma
Yeah, that's different.
would be, because it's a castle, right? Or there's also like houses that are like historical houses, I guess.
I'm gonna
that
be
could
honest,
do it.
when
Yeah.
we do any more traveling for this game, once this app comes out, every single fucking hotel.
Why?
I'm going to mark every single fucking hotel.
Why? Just because we could have a Pokestop right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I drifted. I was fine. Did you drift?
No.
Okay. So you're just bitter.
No, I'm not bitter. I'm just... Hotels are points of interest, are they not?
I guess.
So why are there not Pokestops there?
Well, our hotel in Indy had a Pokestop, like
Agreed.
right beside it. Well, Starbucks.
All over them, yeah.
Well, but that was the first time actually I saw a sponsored Pokestop. I think it's because it was in the States.
Yeah.
So then you had the Starbucks Pokestop, like the Starbucks, and it says, this Pokestop is sponsored by the Strawberry Frappuccino. And I was like, damn it, I want one. It works!
Same with the Sprint store.
Yes, but Sprint stores are...
But they did sponsor the game, and they get gyms and Pokestops.
But how stupid it is that they didn't have the badges.
Agreed. That's right, guys. The Sprint stores no longer carry those level badges, because I got mine when I was level 30, went to get it at level 40 when we went to Indy, and...
We went to 3 stores.
We went to 3 stores, and
Called 7.
Nobody had heard about it, and when I called the 1-800 number for Sprint, they said, look on eBay.
To buy them.
They were free from the store, so why would I want to purchase something that I could have gotten for free?
I will embroider you one for you. By myself.
We want to get you one, too.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna...
You could have my level 31.
It is what it is. Like, I'd rather, the metal badges?
Yeah.
I'd rather just get one of those. Like, if it's gonna be like that.
If you're gonna pay money for it, you might as well get something nice, like from Secret League. Secret League, if you can hear me, feel free to make a pin. That'd be fantastic.
Plug.
So visually unique. How safe it is to access, which does play into the do not do it if it's dangerous to get to.
Or if it's private residence, gates,
exactly.
holes.
Gates, especially with spiky things on top, that's just not safe to get to.
Barbed wire. So, like, don't do a prison.
And any of the inmates playing, how do you have cell phones?
I've seen Orange is the New Black. I know how they get it.
And of course, you want to make sure that location accuracy is on point there too. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, if you put it somewhere because it's one thing, make sure that it is where that one thing is.
So, question here, because I'm sitting here thinking about it. If we're we're adding new stops or nominating, right? Yeah. So, for example, let's take our house. There's 2 stops up the street. There's 2 gyms to our right, a gym straight on, and then a gym to the left, and then a couple spots sprinkled around. So, if we were to nominate, let's say, the Gables Inn, like the Green Gables Inn. Yeah. It is a public thing, whatever, exactly. Right? It is an inn, so going with your hotel thing. Is there any way that they would be like, oh, let's just move the stop down and then take away our stop? Or once the stop is set, it stays?
Well, see, that's the thing, is the stop at our apartment is the quote-unquote totem poles. Yeah. So it is a point of interest. So they wouldn't pull one point of interest to add a new point of interest.
That's the thing, though, because what if they're like, well, it's too saturated, so we have to remove one?
Have you seen the university?
I have, but that's a university.
That doesn't matter.
I guess.
The university is painfully saturated. This is only downtown. It's not as saturated as a university. If you're adding a secondary point of interest that is a legitimate point of interest, they wouldn't remove one that's nearby. It just doesn't make sense.
I just want to make sure, though.
No, that makes sense.
I'd be really upset if all of a sudden we decided to, like, go and add, 3 more stops, or nominate places for 3 more stops, and then they're just like, well, actually, zoink, never mind, you now can't have your stop because I can spin it from the bedroom, the bathroom, and our bed, and, like, the living room. I can spin it from anywhere.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I'd be really angry.
I can't see them pulling a stop that is a legitimate point of interest. That doesn't make sense.
But what's so interesting about the totem pole?
They are totem poles.
I legit thought they were just bricks.
No, they're totem poles.
Do they look like faces?
Yes, they do. Very vague faces.
Really?
Not quite the same as the totem poles that everyone else is thinking of. They are smaller totem poles. What are they, 2x4s? No, more than that. 4x4s?
No. They're like a 2x4.
No, because they're like that big round.
That's what I'm saying. They're like
that's a 4x6.
12 by 12 at least.
All right,
so foot by foot.
So they have like face sort of things carved into them, and they do look like totem poles.
There's stuff carved into them?
Yeah.
Whoa. You know who's gonna walk to her car tomorrow and stare at the totem poles? Yeah. I'm leaving 10 minutes early.
But yeah, so there's a whole bunch to do with the Wayfarer app. I'm really excited for when it gets
Why would they call this Wayfair?
Wayfarer.
Wayfarer, you just come with any.
But yeah, it's a way, because a wayfarer is something that you
It's the
rely on.
fairest of the ways.
It shows you your way, right? So, with this adding new points of interest in the game, it's showing people a way to play, essentially.
I guess the name just bugs me for obvious reasons.
I get that. I get where you're coming from. Moving down, we do have a Halloween event.
I'm so hyped.
You love Halloween.
I was so excited. Halloween's like my favorite holiday. It is literally the Christmas before Christmas, not a nightmare, but a Christmas.
Now, I know that I've been preaching Darkrai really should be a special research piece for Halloween.
Yes.
I can understand why they're doing it the way they are. What they've marked it as is a Spooky Message 2019, so essentially part 2.
Yes.
Odds are then, as Darkrai is going to tier 5 raids for the period of October 17th to November 1st, and that will be at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What we'll be seeing, again, we're seeing Darkrai in those tier 5 raids. Means Spiritomb may be coming back into that special research quest again, because it's called the same thing.
Yes, but it is a number 2.
Yeah, but...
So, it might be different.
And so this also factors into the things that I was really trying to ignore.
Which are?
Spiritomb is transferable.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to give us another one.
Another Spiritomb so I can transfer it?
Either with some people who have already done it, may get a second Spiritomb, or we get a shit ton of candy like the people that did Mew, Celebi, and Jirachi at GoFest and then got to do the thing again, right?
Shiny.
Shiny's always a
That's all I
possibility.
care about. You know what I'm very proud of, though? The fact that I woke up and saw the Halloween message first, before you.
Only because I didn't wake up.
That's fine. Just let me have one delicious motherfucking moment.
Alright, now, there are going to be, this is going to be your favorite part, Pokemon in costumes.
Yes.
Now-
They're so cute.
In raids, what we'll be able to get our hands on are Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Bulbasaur will be wearing a Shedinja costume, Charmander a Cubone costume, and Squirtle will be wearing a Yamask costume, which has, by the looks of the video, a hat.
It's a top hat. Get it right. Oh my god.
Aren't we all excited about more Pokemon and hats?
Why are you like this?
I have so many Pikachu and hats
Then
right
guess
now.
what? You can stay home for the Halloween adventures. Just be a grump.
But I know I'm going to want to collect them so
Be a
I can
geezer.
trade them later. But it's still a pain in my inventory.
It is not.
And
They're so
Pokemon in
adorable.
costumes in the wild, guess what? Pikachu gets another hat. He's going to be wearing a Mimikyu costume.
That's a costume, not a hat.
It's a hat.
It's a whole gown.
It's another Pikachu in
It
another
is not a
useless
hat,
thing.
though. Oh my god.
Now, the quote that I enjoy from the article itself from Pokemon Go is, if you're lucky, you might even encounter these alarmingly adorable Pokemon as shiny Pokemon.
Exactly.
So they are all going to be shiny possible because Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Pikachu
Our shinies right now.
all had their community day.
So guess what that makes you? Lamo was his name-o. Because you don't want to go and get the adorable, spooky, shiny possible Pokemon. Oh my
shiny Pokemon.
god.
Now, other pieces to the event that draw my interest. More ghost and dark hatches as well as in the wild.
Okay.
It will have the debut of Yamask with its shiny form. There will be more Pokemon rescuable from Team Rocket. They do include Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Electabuzz, Magmar, Lapras, Mareep, Seedot, Nuzleaf, Sableye, Trapinch, Cacnea, Shuppet, and Duskull. Said it all in one breath. Boom.
Yeah, that's your new rapper name. All of those.
Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill.
What?
Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Electabuzz, Magmar, Lapras, Seedot, Mareep.
Oh, I fucked up.
Yeah.
You done goofed.
And there will be new items in the Style Shop, which another piece I'm not really interested in, but I know lots of people like to dress up their characters. You'll be able to get a Zubat bag, a Pikachu onesie, a Cubone cap, a Litwick cap, as well as a Mimikyu bag. So we've got 2 bags, a onesie, and 2 hats.
I don't think I'm excited about the onesie because our neighbor, like one of our neighbors and like her little girl, like the little girl loves Pokemon, so I've seen her mom in the Pikachu onesie at least like 7 times now. So I'm just like, oh, I see this in real life. Not that special. Dope.
That little girl loves to talk to me about my Pokemon hat and badges
She's
and
so
everything.
cute, though.
Oh my goodness.
She's an
What
adorable
every time?
little
What's
kid.
your favorite Pokemon?
Isn't it Eevee? Hers is Eevee.
Hers is, I think it's Eevee.
It is Eevee, yeah. Because she was very excited about yours being Jolteon, and then you told her that it's an evolution of Eevee, and she was like, not paraphrasing the reaction.
And there's another set of kids in the building too. Their dad plays Pokemon, and one of the kids, when I was catching in the elevator, was looking over at my screen to see what in the hell I was doing.
That's so cute.
And the mom was like, "What, you're looking to see what he's catching?" So I showed him my screen. But yeah, and also loves the badges on my hat, so definitely a positive. Now, of course, with the Halloween event, we do have research tasks to go along with it.
Yes.
It'll probably be catch so many dark Pokemon, so many ghost Pokemon, blah blah blah.
Whatever, man. I'm
Halloween
excited.
shit.
What do you mean
And-
Halloween shit? Don't disrespect.
And I don't dislike Halloween. I just
Don't disrespect the best holiday.
oh my god. Now there are rewards for the event as well. Candy is getting ×2 for a whole bunch of different things.
So why are you bitching?
For catching, hatching, as well as transferring.
Catching, hatching, transfer. Catching, hatching, transfer.
So
Catching,
instead of getting
hatching,
one for transfer, you now get 2.
2 candy.
2 candy.
Oh, 2 candy. 2 candies for grinding my Pokemon. Here you go.
So, I mean, Halloween will, of course, be another event that we are seeing as we have since pretty much the game started.
Can I just take a minute and tell you how commercials make humans look like complete fucking idiots? Like, oh no, I went to get this cabbage off of the shelf in the supermarket and got sprayed by the water. Oh no, how will I ever go on? Now I grabbed the rice bag and it has ripped every... Like, what are you doing?
I don't even know.
It just, it hurts my soul. Like, I love the the fucking infomercials on the shopping channel. Like, oh no, how will I ever sit with this bowl? And then you have like an old man doing like a somersault and spilling his chips going, oh no, I've fallen and I can't get up. What now?
So much. It's like the friggin' all the commercials, late night commercials, they make everyone look useless.
Honest to God, like, or like that one guy who goes out to wash his car. He's already wrapped up in a hose, has one hand on like a cleaning brush thing, and then has like 6 other things in his hand, and he trips dramatically over the hose and face plants in his car. Like, why are you wrapped up in a hose, sir? Who did this to you, and do you need assistance? Like, are you kidding me? Like, no one's this dumb.
Ugh.
Any slut.
Moving on to the other piece that has been released here today. A Colossal Discovery. There's one piece I was right about.
Si, senor.
The Colossal Pokemon is coming to the Colossal Discovery event. So as had been mentioned by Trails, it's from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. local time. It does come with a special research story for the event and early access to Regigigas. And Regigigas also does come with a medal if you go to this event. Now,
Are those things that other people can't have unless they go?
yes, the special research story.
Oh, that sounds like something I need to go to.
And the medal.
When is this happening?
This is November 2nd, between 11 to 7.
So that's
it's a
literally
Saturday.
the day before I fly out,
Yes.
and the day before you have to go to Toronto.
Yeah, for the next Go Live PvP stream.
Okay, but aren't you working till like stupid hour?
Probably, but I'm going to ask for the day off.
Okay, cool. Hopefully that works.
Now, the thing is, we're also going to have to pay $7.99 US.
US?
Yeah.
What?
To get the ticket to the event, which will be purchased in the Pokemart, because I refuse to call it the shop, it's a Pokemart. It cannot be purchased with Pokecoins, but it does cost $7.99 US. So whatever the conversion is for you.
But I live in Canada, so why wouldn't they just give me the Canadian pricing?
Because that would be much too easy.
I'll give you the conversion real quick. It's $7.99.
Yeah, it's the same as going to Indy.
So it's gonna be like $10.79.
Yeah. It's the same for going to Indy for Harry Potter. We had to pay US dollars for those tickets.
Yeah, but for the Pokemon like Montreal thing, didn't we? We paid in Canadian dollars.
Everyone paid in Canadian dollars.
Oh, because it was happening in Canada.
Yes.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
But this event isn't specific to a specific region.
So then we should all be charging our respective currencies.
I agree with you there.
Like, stop gouging me because the conversion is shit right now.
I know.
Like, and it fluctuates day by day. Like, sometimes I convert 1.35 at work. The next day, my conversion is 1.45. It also depends how I'm feeling that day and who's pissed me off. I'm kidding. I love all my plumbers.
So, there are a lot of interesting things that go alongside this event. Again, you do have early access to Regigigas. Keep in mind, it's a normal type Pokemon. So, guess what? It's weak to fighting. Oh god, who knew? A legendary normal type Pokemon. Oh my goodness. It does come with Zen Headbutt though if it is a raid boss, so just keep that in mind that it will wreck your fighting. Ooh. It'll wreck your fighting type Pokemon.
I'll take that as a compliment to my delicious dinner.
Now with this event, what?
Not even an agreement?
Oh my goodness gracious.
You can cook your own beer can chicken next time.
I'm smiling, and everyone can hear that I'm smiling while I'm talking. Why do I need to give more than the smile? Oh. Alright. So it does come with 10 additional free raid passes at no additional cost.
Okay, fine.
The thing says no cost, but you're paying $7.99 US dollars. So you're getting 10 raid passes for $7.99.
This thing looks like a fucking clown.
Yeah.
It's like Swiggity Sooty, Ronald M coming in for your booty. Like, what the
Ronald McDonald mixed with it.
Dude, this thing is creepy. I don't know if I want it. Oh man, what the fuck?
She's getting her first look at Regigigas, and she's
not a first look. It's just like
first in-depth look.
Like, yeah, I mean, I saw it. I was like, "Okay, dope." But then I'm looking at this. I'm like,
guessing.
Ew.
So it is sort of a recreation of the raid hour where we would get the raid window where it was like 3 hours and you get 5 free raid passes.
Yeah.
What that means is that you can get up to 10 passes. You can only hold one at a time. So you have to use one to get another one.
Okay, well, so it's like it's always been type thing.
Exactly. Now the event itself also does come with a Unova Stone, which is something we need for Gym
Evolving,
5.
yeah.
A Sinnoh Stone, and an exclusive avatar pose.
I'll take the pose, because I'm not spending money on pelvic thrust pose or anything like that, you know. Like some people.
I may have purchased an avatar pose.
Yeah, it also may have happened that he stands like that in real life too, which is even better. I have pictures to prove it, holla.
Now, the tickets are purchasable from when they go live all the way until November 2nd at 5 p.m. local time.
That's a long-ass time.
I know. So to me, this is not a limited event. If you want to drop $8, it doesn't. I don't think there's going to be a limited number of people that can take part. What the fuck are you looking at? I've got a female-looking Regigigas with giant cojones.
I'm on the wrong side of the Google. Please help.
It has one of its lovely black patches over the inappropriate places. Anyway.
Oh my god, it's a landing strip. Sorry. Moving on.
So, we're not sure when it's going to go live.
No.
The event starts on the 2nd at 11 a.m.
So like a community day type thing.
But for 8 hours.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But like the start day.
It's like a Go Fest in your
So you
region.
get this many passes, but like if you want to go for the full 8 hours, you have to go get passes.
Well, yeah.
Which is...
It really depends on the quests that come with the special research. If they are raid quests... Regigigas, no.
Well, then what the fuck do I want to get 17 of it for?
Well,
as an example.
I'm not sure. See, this is where it becomes a kind of weird.
Yeah.
Regigigas, will it be the reward for completing the special research, and in the special research you need to do raids to have that,
or is he going to be a raid
is he
boss?
going to be available as raid bosses to people who have purchased the ticket?
So it's like an X-raid, only we can see it.
Only everyone who's purchased the
That's
ticket
what
can
I
see
meant.
it. Yeah. So, but that's the thing.
I'm saying we because we're definitely going to buy the tickets because we're psycho.
So, and that's the thing is will it be part of the special research, or will it be all the raid bosses? And you need those raid passes to complete the special research to get Regigigas.
I wonder.
So this all will come out eventually, because I'm sure Trails and everyone else who does their data mines will have all this information for us. But never fear, because after the event, Regigigas will be available in EX raids. So
then, like, a lot of people will sit there and go, well, what's the point?
yeah, people will sit there and go, what's the point? But if you get it in an EX raid, you're not getting the special research that comes alongside it, as well as the medal that goes with it.
So then if you're a collector like us, that shit matters.
Yes.
Like, Wizards Unite, we didn't collect or prestige our stickers because I wanted those dragon stickers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, once the special research has been received for the event,
Yeah.
you'll be able to complete it even after the event completes. Just like GoFest, it'll be easier to complete the research during the event. So like with GoFest this year, you had to take a picture of this Pokemon in this biome at GoFest.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's really difficult to do outside of GoFest because you need to find those biomes. I don't even know how that works because we didn't get to go to GoFest this year.
Well, no.
But what they're saying is it's easier to complete during the event, which is always going to be obvious. So really what is up in the air for the event itself is... October is... Oh, Niantic's turning 4 in October. Lovely. Congratulations, Niantic.
Happy birthday.
But yeah, so just make sure to get your hands on a ticket. I mean, like I said, I'm going to be taking a day off of work to do it because I want to. You already have the day off of work, so you're not concerned.
Is it a Saturday?
It's a Saturday.
Hopefully.
Why?
Because remember they were changing my schedule because bullshit?
Yeah, but when are they changing your schedule? Is that
I don't know.
before or after your trip? Probably after.
I hope so. I mean, because it's so close.
Yeah, why would they change
I
it?
don't know. So I'll just say that I can't have any appointments on that day. I have family coming over, or my water's breaking or something.
You're not even pregnant.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Had sex. No.
Anyway. Oh my goodness. So
Have you never heard that song?
No.
Oh, so you have no idea what I'm talking about?
No idea.
Okay, you will Google The Lonely Island in Akon after the podcast and you will pee. It's funny.
So, with the Colossal Discovery, we have the Regi Bros returning to Tier 5 raids. And?
Oh, is that the ones that we did? Yeah, that's the ones that we did last summer. Or last
Registeel,
warmer.
Regirock, and Regice. Yeah.
Yeah, because we did all of them. Because we did them all together. That's when everyone in Toronto met you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're coming back shiny.
Yes, bitch. Woo! So why would I waste all my passes on Regiclown?
Because this is coming out starting Friday, November 1st, all the way until Monday, November 4th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
So it'll be happening during the Colossal Discovery event. So they will be available, which is why I think maybe they're just going to be more jam-packed during that time, and you need to catch them specifically for the special research.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
You could be.
I could be. I was wrong about Darkrai. I admit that. So yes, they will be shiny possible there. More often that you'll see in the wild will be Pokemon like Geodude, Magnemite, Swinub, Aeron, and Spheal, which all have those typings for the Regi brothers, the Steel, Rock, and Ice. And more often to hatch will be Aerodactyl, Shuckle, Sneasel, Skarmory, who will also be shiny possible.
I know!
Snorunt, as well as Beldum. And for this event, incubators will be 2 times effective.
Okay.
So your 10Ks will be 5Ks in regular incubators, and they'll be 3.3 in super incubators.
Alright.
So that's definitely a huge
Super
part.
Incubator!
I mean, I'm going to need to buy more incubators before then, because I'm out of incubators at this point.
Are you really?
Yes.
Oh, you out-incubated yourself. Well.
How the turns have tabled.
They have.
But yeah, so we've still got a lot of time left. We have like 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, should be alright. What we do have coming forward with our community is the Mythical Bagul, which is our Sinister Cup that we're hosting here.
I'm so hyped. I'm very pumped.
It's coming this Sunday coming up, so the 20th.
Yes.
Make sure you make your way out to Patton Social. It is in Waterloo. There's a 6 p.m. check-in to the tournament itself. But make sure to show up early and grab some food and drink to help support Patton Social, because they're allowing us to use their space without an entry fee. Mm-hmm. So I understand that, we're concerned about that entry fee for, other places that we've used, but you got to show them some support.
Well, of course.
Come a little bit early. Go Live and I will be there probably around 4:30, 4:45.
Yes.
To get everything set up, because that's right. Go Live is coming out to stream this tournament, so make sure you sign up. RSVP is in the podcast description. And again, this is on Sunday the 20th. Come grab some food.
Hang out.
Grab a drink. Hang out. Have
I'll
a
be
chat.
having a beer.
Yeah, we'll have a good time.
Have a brew.
Was there anything else you want to speak to?
I don't know. Was there? I made a chicken on a beer can. It's delicious.
So we'll be hosting a lure event in Victoria Park on Sunday, October 27th. Mm-hmm. Time is still to be announced, but it's a Sunday, so everyone just keep your pants on.
Keep your pants. Yes, you need pants. It's going to be cold.
It's going to be outside, too.
And it's before Halloween, so we're doing it for Halloween.
It's a Halloween-y event.
I'm so excited. It's going to be at night. Probably not. I don't know. It's going to be dark. I'm gonna wear a bed sheet.
We'll get. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh shit! Probably not.
Everyone is welcome.
I'll wear a cape. Edit the other part out.
We didn't want to do this on Halloween because I know that everyone wants to be out and doing trick or treating, so it's better to do it on a weekend.
Yes, before Halloween.
Before Halloween, close to Halloween. So yeah, on the 27th, just keep an eye on our Facebook page. We'll have the event there. Like I said, we'll be at Victoria Park. We'll be luring the park for 2 hours. When does that 2 hour start? We haven't quite decided yet.
We'll figure it out.
But
come join us for Witch Bitch Autumn.
Witch Bitch Autumn?
Witch Bitch Autumn.
Is that the event name now?
It could be. It's been Hot Girl Summer, so it's Witch Bitch Autumn.
Alright, I like it. Witch Bitch Autumn, 2 hours on October the 27th there. Anything else?
I want a cake.
You want a cake?
I need to stop watching the Food Network. This is fucking bad.
We've got Food Network playing in the background on mute, and we're watching people make cakes right now.
Yeah. It's the Halloween cake off.
That's red velvet. You don't want that.
Fuck red velvet. So basic.
That's right, guys. I found the only girl that doesn't like red velvet.
It's disgusting.
She's all mine.
It's gross. Look at that. Apparently, what I've been told is that red velvet is literally just chocolate cake with red food coloring. I don't buy it. It tastes different. I don't like it. Maybe it's the shitty frosting they put inside it. Here's a brick of cream cheese. Enjoy your cake, bitch. What?
But yeah, I haven't got anything else to go over. Originally, this was going to be a really short podcast, and then all of a sudden...
But you say that about every single podcast.
No, but I don't.
And then I talk shit.
but I don't really usually say that.
Oh my goodness, you do. We have apple pie.
We do have apple pie. With crumble.
Yes. Louse is snoring. Oh, she's suckling. This dog is 9 years old. Oh my god. Let her be. Gosh, you're such a dick. Leave the louse alone right now.
Anyway, this was going to be a short podcast because all I had was the Niantic Wayfarer, and then today it was like, oh, here's a whole bunch of information. So yeah, just make sure you tune in on Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcast. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Especially Facebook if you want up-to-date information on our... Was it Witch Bitch October?
Witch Bitch Autumn.
Witch Bitch Autumn.
If that's gonna be the name. I just like October, I like autumn, so that's what I'm calling this time.
Just keep an eye there. You can always send us an email at joelswitch@outlook.com, and you can leave us a voice message by clicking that link in the description. Was there anything on that?
Tell me what you're gonna be for Halloween.
Yeah, send us an email. Let us know what you're gonna be for Halloween.
I'm gonna be myself. Scary fucking enough.
Oh my god.
It is pretty scary. If you've ever met me.
Did you drop your star piece?
I did. I dropped 6. That's why I'm almost at a mil. A million here, a million there.
She's got.
I got stardust everywhere.
Oh my god, she's got 800,000 stardust.
No, it might be more. It might be more. Don't lie to the people. They want to know. Da, 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 da.
She hasn't set up her Sinister Cup team yet, though.
Oh my god, why you gotta be this way?
I've set up my Sinister Cup team.
Set up my Sinister Cup team. Me. That's what you sound like. Ah.
842,000 stardust.